Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and this video is brought to you through the EA Creator Network. Thank you to EA for providing me with a code for the Sims 4 Modern Menswear kit, aka the kit that makes me want to go through Twitter and check out who has outdated ideas about gender stereotypes and fashion. I mean, absolutely wonderful for filtering out the bad apples, in my opinion. But here we go, and that doesn't mean like, hey, I don't like this kit because I don't like this specific fashion. It's very much like, why are these men dressed in skirts? That's what I meant by that, okay? Get into the details. Get into it. Yeah. Update your Sims closet with trendy wardrobe staples. Fluid shapes add intrigue to any outfit. I've always wanted more fluid shapes, while zippers, cutouts, and pleats lend everyday outfits a touch of the contemporary. And experiment with style, or these mummy shoes. Refined and subversive, these looks reinvigorate the basics. Play with scalloped, I love a scalloped edge, or pleated skirts and lattice sweaters, or pair a polished shirt dress with iconic loafers. Do love a good loafer to model up and coming culture. I have already done a video kind of discussing this, and it definitely talked about the, hey, like defining gender boundaries when it comes to fashion is really cool and all, but you know, this is still has menswear in the title, and it's made for masculine frames, and if you probably put these things on feminine frame Sims, it probably doesn't look all that great, because there's still no gender neutrality in The Sims 4, even though we got that gender update a few years back. I was just expecting to like delete Bess out of this family, but the Fem Sims actually do have one skirt in this kit, so they do have one piece of clothing. It's a cute, super cute skirt. The way that she's standing makes it look a little bit strange on this like scalloped edge, but I really love this. I mean, it's like a cute knitted number. There's also plainer variants. Fits the Sims really well. Also high-waisted, which, you know, I'm never ever gonna complain about. I do not like this. I will hold my hands up and say it. I am not a fan of this jacket. I don't particularly. I'm glad that this isn't just like a full body fit. I'm glad that this is like mix and match, although I'm probably never really gonna use it because I'm not a big fan of like this sort of like design on denim. Never have been, never will be. I feel like we have trousers like this in the game. I know the cutouts aren't going to be for everyone. It is kind of super flat, it feels like. You can tell that they're cutouts though still. I feel like the design is still there. I love the cable. Obviously on the black swatch you couldn't really see the cable knit of this jumper. You can see it on all the other swatches. I really like the length of the sleeves actually. This is nice. We have this leather jacket, which honestly kind of has the same feedback that I gave about the leather sofa in the industrial kit. Like, it looks like this leather jacket has been sat on by asses. It has that sort of like alpha-y look to it in a sense. It's still Maxis match, but it kind of has like an alpha shadowing, and I think they're more usable when they're undone. Don't think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this. This is really nice. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was just gonna be like a plain like check shirt, which we have thousands of in the game. I actually wish this shirt came in more swatches, like more fun swatches as well. You get like 2 blues, like why couldn't they throw like a pink in there or something? I know this is based on Stephen Cook's line, so like this probably is representative of how they designed it. I just would have preferred more swatches because I actually really like this. I love the detail on the long cuffs, and I love this little buttoned collar. I have never seen a shirt like that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of obsessed with it. We have again another knitted jumper. Ooh, I like the pockets on it. I like that pocket detail for sure. I also love how so many of their designs look like plumb bobs. Like, they've obviously made all of these before they ever worked with The Sims, but it's quite cute that it feels quite Simsy anyway, not Lil Simsy. I don't know, does Kayla like this kit? Let me know in the comments down below. I wish I could lift up his arms. I wish I could get him to do a cheeky little T-pose, because this has like cutouts in the pits, which honestly in London is probably quite a good thing. The designer for this is British. I think they're London based. And so it makes sense because like you walk around London, get on those tubes, lift up those arms, and geez Louise, you got aircon for days. Who needs aircon when you have armpit flaps? I quite like this. Again, I would have preferred it if it were unzipped. Ooh, I love that little detail on the back. I really like how this one fits. It feels like a better fit than the others. It's kind of got like that oversized look to the arms, like they look kind of poofy, and the cutouts actually have more of a depth element to them, kind of like this knitted, is this Fairhaven? I always want to say Fairhaven. This one is kind of basic, makes it feel a little bit different than other jumpers we have in the game, but like the fit of it feels like a jumper we've seen like 10,000 times over in The Sims 4. I actually would have preferred this if it maybe were cropped. It kind of looks like more cropped than this one, for example. I don't know why, because the hem isn't that different, but I really would have loved like a nice crop top in this kit. This I absolutely love. Finally, Stephen Cook absolutely answered my prayers of what I've been complaining about for the last few packs and kits. Obviously, we got feminine fitting sweater vests, and sweater vests are so in fashion right now. We didn't get one for the mask Sims. We finally have one. I hate to say it, but I think I would pay to have this in my game because I really like this. I think it's really cute. Again, it's got the cutouts, which I know the cutouts aren't going to be for everyone, but I do like it. This isn't my fave. I don't really like sleeveless things all that much, and this just feels like I feel like a certain sort of sim needs to wear quite a few of these fashions. When we go into the bottoms for masculine sims, obviously we've got those. We have these trackies, which I actually really like. These really confuse me. So these are literally, they're just like little flappy bits. You've just got some little flaps, which I thought these were meant to be shorts. I think they're meant to give like the look of a short. I feel like that's what it's meant to do. Obviously, when you put these, I like the tartan, and I like this one because if you wear it under a jumper or a shirt, it kind of just looks like an extension of the shirt, which I actually think is pretty sick. Like, that looks pretty cool. They're interesting enough. These literally look like trousers that we've had in like Dream Home Decorator, Ancient Arrivals, also Cottage Living. They feel very samey. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I probably will get a lot of use out of these. I would have preferred these to sit longer, like the Ancient Arrival ones, or I would have preferred them to be cropped. But again, these are all based off real things, so it's kind of hard to give that feedback because they've obviously been inspired by the actual articles of clothing. We have the same skirt, which fits the Mask Sims really well. Usually when you put a skirt on your Mask Sim, it won't fit all that great. For example, let me just grab out like an older one maybe. Actually, they don't look too bad, but yeah, sometimes the waist just looks a little bit funky on them. But this is the thing, like, I just think they should make things non-gendered, because like I've always said that mask stuff looks better on feminine sims than feminine stuff looks on mask sims, and it's kind of hit or miss with mask sims because like sometimes it can change the way that they're shaped and the way that their body works. And then these, I really don't like these, but I don't like these sort of trousers anyway. They're kind of like a leggingy material. I would like these if they were just plain, if they didn't have this like ribbed effect. I hate a ribbed effect like in general in real life. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't like the way that these look. And then for body, I preferred this in real life, which is weird to say. It looks better in my game than it looked on the promo, but in real life, this was way more of like a cropped jacket, and it was a bit more oversized as well. And I just feel like I would have preferred that look. I do like the patterns on it though. And again, I think the skirt fits really well on the body. Oh, okay. So we have a second variant with like this little kind of scarf shoulder padding situation. I actually like this. I do kind of wish that it was just it's just not really for me. I don't think the color combinations go that great, and I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this one. This one, again, is just not my kind of style. It has like the classic Vans sort of checkerboard look to it, but again, I don't really like tops that are sleeveless all that much. I don't particularly use them, and just the length of this feels awkward for me. It just feels like a very awkward outfit. This looks like Journey to Batu. I wish, what ruins this for me is the boots and the leggings. If this outfit existed in full body outfits and you could put your own leggings underneath it, like as accessories, and it was just the t-shirt and like the extra t-shirt or the skirt, I would love this top portion. This feels like it's from Journey to Batu, but it's definitely the boots that's doing that for me. Oh, that's so disappointing. I would have loved this. This is the kind of stuff I wanted from, like, if we were ever gonna get a menswear pack or a kit or whatever, this is the kind of clothing I wanted, like playing around with those lengths of cut, as I said, like adding longer skirts in, playing around with like the arms, baggier t-shirts. Like this t-shirt actually would have been perfect by itself as well, because I feel like we don't have anything that basic that looks as good as that does on a sim, and I know I'm getting yelly about this, but like literally if I zoom in on that and I cover up the ribbed, perfect outfit. I would have loved to see more of that actually in this kit, and also going forward to the future. We also have 2 new shoes as well. Oh, get this fecking Batu reject outfit off you, please. These loafers are gorgeous. I always really struggle with men's, especially formal wear shoes. Always struggle. These are stunning. More shoes like this in the game, please. And then we have these ones with the little mummy wrap on. You know, definitely looks like you've stepped on a nail and it's gone through your shoe in a nightclub. I like them. I don't really understand this, but again, it's fashion and it's probably been on the runway an awful lot, and I'm not a high fashion kind of gal. So there we have it. There's my first look at this menswear kit. I would love to know how you're all feeling about this. Keep in mind, if you do leave a comment like, men shouldn't be wearing skirts, this is not the channel for you. I truly believe that anyone can wear anything that they are comfortable in, and I personally love it when people are confident in their fashion and their taste, so this is not the place for those comments. I still stand by my initial opinion when kits were first released. I said I wouldn't like to see a men's specific one, because I truly think that men's fashion or masculine tagged stuff in the game, considering I don't think we're ever getting gender neutrality in The Sims 4. I think in the future they should continue to equal out the masculine and feminine stuff in future releases, because masculine Sims for years and years have been given crumbs in comparison to feminine fashion. I like that they're trying to step out of the box with this one. I've always said that I'd love them to play around with cuts more and have more androgyny in their game, and whilst I think that this pack kind of touched on that for masculine Sims, I genuinely think I would have preferred it if it was that like gender neutrality thing and wasn't just called menswear. But I would love to hear your opinions on this one. I always think high fashion is tough to do in the game anyway, because it's really not for everyone. I do like the designer that they work with. I like the idea behind this. I just don't think it works that well when we don't have gender neutrality in Create a Sim. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Bye now. Also, if you fancy finding out more about the masculine stuff that I would like to see in the game and more of, I actually did a video, so I'll link it somewhere on this page. You can go click it now.